Hi all! If you are new to the channel, welcome in. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. Today I will go over the leaked abilities of the Marvel Rivals hero, Emma Frost. I will also cover what I think her role might be when added into the game. I want to say as a disclaimer, Emma Frost does not have a release date yet, or much detail on her abilities, so a lot of this will be speculation from what I know about Emma from the Marvel Strike Force game, the X-Men shows, and also the movies. Her first set of abilities are called Psychic Blast, Ray, and Barrier. These abilities deal damage with Psychic Blast and Rays, while using a barrier for defense. A lot of her offensive combat in human form revolves around her psychic powers in the shows and movies. Psychic Blast sounds like her basic attack in human form. The Ray might be a channeled ability for slight DPS as well. And also, the barrier seems like it will be a basic shield in her human form. Her next abilities are called Diamond Form, Shock, Kick, and Backslam. These abilities can gain defense and can perform powerful moves like kicks, slams, and a shockwave attack. Even though canonically, Emma used her Diamond Form defensively, she still had the ability to crush any normal human and even cut through tempered glass. These abilities seem like they will all be offensive melee types in her Diamond Form. The next leaked ability is Piercing Strike. This ability is a sharp, focus attack, possibly in Diamond Form. I will assume this is her auto attack in Diamond Form. The next ability is called Soul Control. It is rumored to manipulate or control the souls of enemies. There are a lot of different ways this ability can go. After a lot of speculation on my end, I think this will be some sort of mini Doctor Strange ultimate. Doctor Strange has the ability to rip the souls out of all surrounding opponents temporarily. I think this will work the same way, but maybe for one enemy, while they still have free movement. The next set of abilities are called Mind Control and Connection. Emma can take control of enemies' actions and establish a psychic link with her allies or enemies.
Don't think about anything. Just let me take over.
Girl, you're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
I am to believe this is her ultimate. This is another hard one, especially since it's a two-part ult, but my assumption is that Emma will channel and provide a slight AoE shield or a soul bond similar to Adam Warlock to her team. She will then go into a scenario similar to when Doctor Strange has a first-person camera while setting up his portals. Emma will find an enemy and mind control them, taking over the character and causing havoc, as she is able to fight the enemies against each other. The damage output on the character would have to be reduced. I have seen another ultimate leaked where she has enemies kneel around her for 2 seconds, but I hope it is not this and how I had described the ultimate, as it would make the game plenty more interesting. I could even see this ultimate as Emma just casting a berserk spell on an enemy while she is still able to control her own character and fight. I think Emma controlling an enemy would leave her super vulnerable, hence the setup with Psychic Link to get her teammates help and to possibly take over an enemy while hiding her own character. I'm hoping this is the direction they move in. I don't think any of the abilities I covered are related to the team-ups quite yet. This leaves me to assume the creators of Marvel Rivals are still planning those out and will be leaking them or releasing them in the future here. Emma Frost never had any real healing abilities in the movies or shows. However, in the game Marvel Strike Force, they did give her some regenerative abilities. Since none of her abilities besides her Psychic Link in her ultimate interact with her allies, I personally do not think she will be another strategist. That leaves the Vanguard and Duelist role. While recording this video, we are still waiting on the release of the Human Torch and the Thing. That will add another duelist and tank to our roster. A lot of her abilities sound like they can go either way, but I'm going to make an assumption Emma will become a Vanguard when she is released to the game. The game has a pretty healthy number of duelists, while still only having a handful of tanks. I also see a lot of posts on social media begging for another female Vanguard besides Penny. Emma Frost was also never the center of attention character in any of her shows or movies or games. She usually always had some sort of support role. If she isn't a strategist, the next closest thing would be a vanguard. My gut is also telling me that the diamond form she will possess will be as defensive as it is in the shows, making Emma very hard to take down unless she is in human form. In the show, Emma cannot access her psychic powers in her diamond form, but was also able to become much more defensive. I believe she will be a vanguard, but will become a hybrid to DPS as well. I can see rivals making her DPS higher in human form, yet making her more squishy, while making her DPS subpar in diamond form because of it making her more sustainable. So that wraps up my deep dive speculation on what will become of Emma Frost when she is released to Marvel Rivals. Obviously, I could be completely off base here, but I'm basing my brainstorming on what I already know about the character from different series of her. I hope this video has stirred some thought into you guys as well on what will become of Emma Frost. Let me know in the comments below where you guys think Emma Frost will fall when she is released. I hope you guys are having luck storming the ranks, and thank you for watching, and have a good day.